Okay, this will be an interesting one. Gonna leave it on that. Stupid camera hand is shaking like fuck. I haven't got very strong hands or wrists to do this. It feels that way. Alright, let's see what we have. We have here Crayola hashtag squad goals. So this is basically, this has got stickers, which I'm not interested in at this stage, and this has got colouring in shots. So yeah, this is basically what we're photocopying, this front page. It's for kids, aimed at kids. Interesting. Not quite what I'm after. It's not what I want. But basically, yeah, this is for kids. No, it's aimed at kids. I mean, colouring in is also used therapeutically for adults. Adults like to colour in as well. Usually more complicated pieces than this kind of version. Yeah, still not what I'm after. Still doesn't look like what I'm expecting. That looks interesting, but it's not what I'm after. I'm actually thinking we're going to just put this aside and we're going to use one of these as a master copy to make interesting versions out of it. So I don't know how this one's going to look, so we're going to try that. Interesting. That looks really strange. We've got mostly the phone image in the picture. Wondering, so difficult, folks, trying to find an image that looks good, to make an image that looks good. I've really had a difficult time today with my demos. They just haven't been going off all that well, and even when I make prolongated ones, they still don't look any good as much as they should. And I'm running low on toner. We just changed the yellow toner. The next one's probably going to be the magenta, the pink colour. Anyway, I think that looks much better. I don't like the writing, but I'm thinking we're gonna leave it like that. I think it looks like a good image overall, so I'm wondering, gonna put it there. But I really miss my future husband Luigi, who I am hoping to find by getting my video work on television. So I'm trying to get this work I'm doing here on television so I can find him where he's gone to. It's not an easy thing to do when you just feel like everything's on deaf ears. You know, everything's about the coronavirus and you just can't seem to get away from it. And it's like it's everywhere, and it's like, how am I supposed to get my fucking work in the news when the coronavirus has taken over every space on the fucking not only on the television but on the internet too. So even when you try to avoid coming across some of the news articles by going on the internet, I need to go on the internet because my television campaign is supported by my social media. And I have found some horrible things on Twitter about the coronavirus, and I just wasn't happy to have that in my fucking face because I just don't want to know about it. I don't want to know what's happening. I don't want to know how many new cases of people have been infected, especially in New South Wales, which is where I live. I don't want to know that shit. I really don't want to know. It's too scary. I just want, maybe if I get reunited, I wouldn't be so afraid. But if this coronavirus shit keeps going on, where am I going to get my word in edgewise, folks? They just care about this fucking disease just because it pulls in the ratings, because people feel they have to know every little detail about what this fucking disease is up to. Sure, there are some things I watch I need to know. I'm waiting on tenterhooks, wondering if they're going to implement mandatory mask wearing. And that's just something I dread because I can't breathe with that shit on my face. I can't wear a muzzle on my mouth and my nose. I can't breathe, and if it's summertime, it's even worse. I can't breathe. So I'm not happy. I don't want to know this shit, but I will have to wear a mask if it comes down to it, when it becomes a legal issue. I'll have no choice, but I don't want to know all these fucking details about where it is and what's happening. Churn it over and over and over and over. Oh, fuck, I'm sick of this fucking coronavirus. Give it a break, folks. Give it a fucking break. Fucking sick to fuck of it. Anyway, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.